Hi, I'm Raven Lake, and Mrs. Markley actually asked me to just kind of share a little bit with you guys about my journey to cosmetology and where I'm at now. So I'll just go ahead and get started. Uh, the first time that I realized that I wanted to go to hair school was when I was just a little girl. My mom was a cosmetologist, and it had always been something that was, present in my life. Um, and I look back now, and I always, I didn't really realize, but I always knew that I wanted to be a hairstylist, simply because none of my Barbie dolls had hair, not a single one. And this is due to me wanting to cut their hair to make them beautiful, I guess you could say. So I went back and forth with the decision to go to cosmetology school my junior year of high school. I always kind of had this feeling that I wanted to help people, but I just didn't really know how. But I started looking at psychology, and I, was like, oh, maybe I'll go to school to become a therapist. And um, I just didn't really know where to start. So I consulted with my counselor at the time, and she told me these words, and it was, being a hairstylist, being a cosmetologist also doubles as a therapist. And that is so true. She continued to tell me how the hairdressers can be a very safe place for people, and they feel like, what they say is not going to go anywhere, and it's a safe place to talk about their feelings. And my decision was made based solely on that. I just knew that I wanted to help people, and it's worth it to know that just by listening to someone, you can make their day 10 times better. So I did it. I went to hair school. I enrolled, but it was very hard. I went through a lot of personal issues while I was in hair school, and the staff there really, really helped me out a lot. They really do care about more than just you graduating. They care about, your well-being as a human, and your struggles and your success. And I just want to thank Hayes Academy for everything that they did for me. And I wouldn't be where I am today without you guys pushing me. So since graduating, I have worked at 3 different salons, 2 of which are owned by the same person. The first one was booth rental, and based on my personal experience, I wouldn't go booth rental fresh out of school. It's hard. I think you should take time to really build up your clientele before you take that leap into booth rental. I started working at Salon Diva only 5 short months after I graduated hair school and was licensed. And it has hands down been the best decision I've ever made in my entire life. And I can actually thank an instructor from Hayes Academy who helped me to apply. I mean, she basically gave me the push to apply. So commission has treated me very, very well. I went from not being able to even pay my bills or my rent to able to buy a brand new car and travel to new places, and also support my husband while he's in school getting his degree. And last year I made $8,000 more than I did in the previous year, and the year that I started at Diva, I doubled my income. It takes time. It doesn't happen overnight. But one thing that I always took away from hair school, and the instructors telling me this, was that when passion comes first, the money will follow. And that's what is really important. I currently work at Salon 1007 in downtown Hayes. And the most important thing that I am given at my job is continuing education. This is so important. I cannot stress it enough. You should never ever stop learning. You should constantly be wanting to find out the new trends and wanting to give that to your client. And my advice on finding a place to work is to find a place that you love and that you love the people that you are surrounded by every day, because that is going to make every day so much easier and it's going to make it so much more worth it. I fully believe you surround yourself with people who love and challenge you, and you will never stop growing. And I couldn't ask for a better group of people that I work with. I will finish with this. Don't be afraid to make mistakes, because that's how you learn. It's how you grow. And no question's a stupid question. You know, not everybody knows everything straight out of hair school. It's trial and error. You gotta learn as you go. I'm so happy with the decision that I made to go to Hayes Academy, and I wouldn't change any minute of it at all, any second of it at all. So thank you, Hayes Academy, for what you've done for me, and I wish all of you success and happiness in this amazing business. I hope you got a little bit of something out of this. Now go forth and do so many great things, and I look forward to hearing about every single one of you that goes through school. So have a wonderful rest of the day, and thanks for listening.